Hello all and welcome to your recap of the goings on around our little scene in the month of July 2022. We had a new tournament winner, an interstate major to break down, and the top players dropping sets. Let's get into it. A very brief story to start us off. Our nationally beloved treasure Whistle came home for a week to hang out and enter a couple of brackets. Potentially out of practice given his scarce attendance since moving to Melbourne, he was unable to crack a top 8 and reach the heights he once did in this scene, losing to strong contenders such as Nike's Jacko and Atos. But his impact was surely felt when we realised he forgot to sign up for singles at Cheese League, and I had to restart the bracket to put him in. We all miss Whistle very dearly, and can't wait to see him back again come Big Cheese. We had a fresh addition to our list of open tournament winners this month, depending on if you count an Arcadian as being open, as Goon was able to take first place at Bonus Vac 10. With several of our finest away for the Phantom weekend, Goon was able to take the bracket from winner's side over those who remained, including Captain Kool-Aid and Q. It was a hard-fought run, dropping games in just about every set that night, and coming down to a last-out Game 5 against Grand Final veteran Q. Goon was able to pull through with perfectly executed baits and reads to end it. It was awesome. Well done, young man. The Phantom week occurring in the middle of the month gave us a whole host of matches to look forward to from some of our best and brightest. Our roster of attendees included Heaven, John Bombo, Yosha, Fen, Strawberry Milk, Yellow, Atos, and Brick Enthusiast. Across the week there were a number of evening brackets in the lead up to the major event, during which our competitors were able to take names off of significant players across all states. Atos was able to beat the Sydney PR'd Isaac, Heaven was able to defeat Seb Pro 101 and Shrix, John Bombo was able to defeat the QLD PR'd Baked Goods, New South Wales top peaker Shmoo and Vic PR'd Zav, and Brick Enthusiast was able to take down Ray Z, Seb Pro 101, Turn Up Kanga and also Zav. Twice.
He didn't get like a very strong input. Oh my.
Damn. 147. Okay, this is important. Come on, Shrix.
Evan could have been ruining that missed input, but
Shrix has worked so hard. He's just got to seal this out.
Oh my god.
No.
Uh-oh. Ooh. Wrong
heart.
way.
Oh,
Not
no.
one can touch his shield. Oh no. Oh, they're dead!
At the main event, we saw Fen taking out Kami, and Atos was able to beat Sanem, both achieving 65th and barely missing making the top 64 bracket. Yellow and Fen in particular were able to make waves through the gold amateur bracket, both making top 4 of the event, taking out Shen, Baked Goods, Legacy, Wootkins and Spike between them. As for our top talent, Heaven was unfortunately upset early and had a hard-fought Saturday to make the pro bracket, and then he failed to turn up in a Game 5 for 49th place. John Bombo made the upset over Fez to get winner's side of the top 64, meaning he managed to beat both the 5th and 5th and a half ranked players in Sydney over the 2 days. But unfortunately this upset may have been a burden in disguise, as this gave him top Australian seed Jay Dizzle for round 1 on Sunday, and after losing that he faced Duras straight away in losers, the only other Toon Link player in Oz. So unfortunately John bowed out at 33rd. And our star of the show, Ghost, so incredibly enthused about Bricks, went a fantastic losers run after falling to Shmoo early on in top 64, getting through Turtlecat, Flow, Radio and Bro 1 for 9th place in the event overall. Very well done. A quality showing from many of our players and hopefully good practice in the come up for the next Australian major.
I'm surprised that got the strong hit from the up.
So that's what he's looking for. He's looking for this.
It feels worth noting that in general there seems to be a shift in SA, with many of the often seemingly untouchable top level showing less and less consistency in maintaining that. Perhaps no event was better at exemplifying this than Weekly Vac 107, wherein Ghost, Taicho, Heaven, Jamie, Con and John Bombo all found themselves in losers before top 8. And this was not a one-off event. Ghost and I have both copped upsets often. There were 3 different events that both of us were at, and neither of us made it to winner's side of Grands. For the first time in a long time, neither Heaven nor Q won a bracket all month. These kinds of stats are largely unheard of across the last couple years of SA competition. You might chalk it down to character experimentation, growing pains trying to learn new things, or simple complacency. But one could just as easily argue that this might be a real rise in the overall skill of SA. The top level may be more contentious and threatened than ever before. With 1 month left in the current ranking season, we shall see how this might eventuate. As stated, we kind of had a million upsets this month. It was pretty ridiculous. Goon beat Ghost for the first time at Bonus Vac 9. Matty took a set off of longtime veteran Spewis at Weekly Vac 105. Atos took out our visitor Whistle at Weekly 105 as well. Mothplague beat me at Weekly Vac 106. And very impressively, Moonlight managed to beat both Ghost and myself on the same night at 107. Usually you'd think that's the barrier to winning a tournament around here, but unfortunately the barrier was still a little higher than that. But an incredible effort nonetheless. But for my pick of upset of the month, it has to be Pinky taking it over Q at Bonus Vac 10. Being on the verge of the top echelon for a long time now, Pinky's primary barrier has been the struggle to break through any of the topmost players, other than Heaven. But he ended a really long losing streak at Bonus Vac 10 when he sent Q to lose as an awesome 2-1 set. It was really cool. Our tournament winners this month, Ghost returned to his classic dominance. He took Bonus Vac 9, which I kind of mentioned in the last month recap. Oops. Weekly Vac 106 and 107 and Cheese League July were all his. I won Weekly Vac 105 and 108. Goon was the champion of Bonus Vac 10, and rounding out the month was Jamie taking a pretty quiet Bonus Vac 11 from winner's side over Q and Kool-Aid. If you're looking for some quality sets to check out this month, these are the ones that I'd recommend. And for anyone looking to check out Heaven playing without auto turnaround, he played a bunch of Wolf sets at Weekly Vac 108, cleanly running through John Bombo and Q. Definitely worth checking out. Very excitingly, we already have over 80 people signed up for Ultimate Singles at the Big Cheese 3. We'll have multiple events from Wednesday that week, with further details to come shortly, so be on the lookout and sign up for a huge week of national level Smash. If you're not already in the Discord, following the streams, or subscribe to the channel, all of the links will be below. My name is Brad Taicho, and that was this month in SA Smash. Thank you for tuning in.